Greetings, huntsmen and huntresses. Welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Okay, guys, now before we begin, I just want to let you guys know that when Hogwarts Legacy is finished, I am going to be doing a bit of a blast for the past. And I might play some PlayStation 2 games on this channel, but I'll see how I feel by the time that I've actually finished Hogwarts Legacy. So that said, here we go. Huh? Kenshi? Oh, Rubes? What are you doing here all alone? Oh, nothing much. I was just taking a break. A break from what? Research. We've been going through the tapes between NDGO's fights, trying to come up with a strategy. We took a break for dinner. But aren't you having dinner together? Oh, on top of the need for fresh air, me and Jack decided it would be better if everyone internalized the information of their own before bringing it to the team round table. Also, I promised Penny I would fight, but I can't bring myself to be in this 100% yet. You don't want to fight? No, and honestly, I still can't understand why anyone would want to. I think everyone has their own reasons. I guess you don't like the idea of fighting for sake of fighting's sake, or to entertain people. Yeah. Good, I don't either. Then why? Fighting is just a means to an end, and the tournament is an opportunity. For me, it's an opportunity to better myself and my team in a controlled environment. There's certainly less risk involved here than in anywhere else you've done, right? Well, I guess so, yeah. You can't become a better fighter just by training in Miss Goodwich's class. This is a nice middle ground between that and real life or death situation. Also, as what happened with the breach, people were scared. A lot of them didn't even go out anymore. They were all hiding in their homes. But now they're coming out to see the fights, see the future hunters, their protectors and guardians. It's like, I don't know, I think it's more than cheering to see who wins. They're going to cheer that we can show ourselves to be strong. Because if we're strong, then it makes them feel safe, you know? I guess that would make sense. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I think that's true at least for people in Vale, you know? I know. And it makes the thought of it a bit better. Thanks, Ruby. That's what girlfriends are for, making it all better for fighting the boo-boos. Speaking of boo-boos, you're going to be fighting Team Auburn in the first round, right? I don't know about the two other team members, but Reese and Aslan are very strong, so watch out. Although, Reese can be a little overconfident at times. Thanks for the info. Now, want to share some strawberry milk together? Or do you want to take your break alone? Alright, that was pretty sweet. I like the fact that Rue is actually helping us. I'm back. Hey boyfriends, managed to grab some grub at the cafeteria? Some, yeah. Also, I'm feeling a bit better about the whole arena fighting thing. Well, that must have been some good grub. Well, it had some conversation to go with it. It also made me think. Got any good ideas, partner? Well, more like a forceful realization of what our basic strategy must be if we want to have any chance to go to the next round. I'm surprised you want to, Kenshi. Hey, for you, remember? I promised. I'd help you get past the first round, and I'm going to give it my all. Anyway, what we've seen in these tapes, holy poo, they're strong. I mean, individually, they're already strong enough. But as a team, they're invincible. They cover each other's weaknesses and reinforce each other's strengths. I agree. We don't have sufficient data judging from all the scopes of their semblances, but when they're combined, wherever they were in a pinch, their tendency is always to fall back and group up. So I guess that strategy you want to suggest is divide and conquer. Yeah, if we want to win, we have to turn this team battle into set one-on-one duels. As a team, we can't beat them, but as individuals, they have weaknesses we can exploit. And is your plan making them divide from their ingrained, tried and true strategy? Woohoo, that's pretty interesting. We make the first move. Okay, guys, and I'll cut you in with the next RWBY event triggers in this game. See you guys in a few minutes. Peace. Alright guys, and we're back because we're actually going to show a little bit of interaction, and I decided just to mess around a little bit with the, you know, how we look. So I decided to go to Coco, and since this is Ruby's route, I decided to end it with a couple with, well, her swimsuit, because I think that's the last costume I have of hers besides, you know, the dance and everything else. I thought it would be a nice little change. There they are, go to Indigo! Oh god. Indigo! Indigo! Nebula! You're so awesome! Octavia! Call me! Holy smokes, they're loud. Indeed. They're almost as loud as you are. Fun! Can we expect this level of support tomorrow, Pyrrha? Fortunately, no. My fan base is being so dedicated as Team Indigo's. Gwen, give that blondie your reign of death! How dare you show his mug? Hey, it's not a mug, it's perfectly snuggable face. Speaking of snog, no good look kiss for Kenji? I would have liked to, but we're also rivals, so as leader it'd be improper. Go get him, Octavia, make the rabbit stew. Okay, now that's just horrible. Now I can't help but think it would have helped considering... Yeah. Indigo! Indigo! Jeez, I figured they'd have a large fan base, but this is ridiculous. My god, partner. It seems like the audience greeting for Team Jade is as chaotic as some of the pools of acid in the spring arena. Named after the season, but after the terrain. It's trying to simulate a volcanic type hot spring existing as a state of active predia. This varied environment is sure to keep both teams on their toes. And speaking of which, how come our 8 warriors to the center of the arena? Let's view the rules. There are some special conditions for this fight, but both fight until all 4 members of either group are incapacitated. A fighter is considered incapacitated as he A. falls unconscious, B. leaves the premises of the arena, C. their aura levels go into the red. The faculty in the form of Professor Oblak and Professor Poor reserve the right to stop or momentarily break up a fight if they feel it's going to be a dangerous direction. Any fighter attacking an opponent during a break or after a fight has stopped will be disqualified. Fight cleanly, students. And now, the countdown. 10. Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Thank you, I guess. 7. Alright, my time. Oh gosh. Drew. 5. I challenge you. You challenging Drew? Kenshi dear? I admire your courage, but this is testament to suicide. Maybe, but it's my decision. No, it's a trick. Drew, change of plans. I'm taking Kenshi. But... Oh, Gwen, before we begin, can I ask you something? Huh? What is it? 1. Why'd you get... That's my very take a boyfriend on a date. Uh-oh. Well, this is awkward. Gwen, no! I didn't, I couldn't. Gwen, how could you? No, Gwen, calm down, it's a trick, it's all a trick. No! Gwen, oh my god, darn it. What a twist, Team J is taking the initiative and strikes the first blow, breaking up the enemy team. That was low. Do you have any idea what? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a team of pros. Sure, you can be heard of psychological warfare, or do you usually win by whining your opponents to death? I'm gonna make you swallow your teeth now. Oh, you can try. Well, guys, I'll see you guys in a minute, because I just felt like seeing all that, because I doubt we're going to see anything interesting throughout this fight. If there is, I'll cut you in if I do see anything that involves Ruby and our relationship. So see you guys in a few minutes. Peace. Okay, guys, and we're back, because this is actually a small segment. It's got nothing to do with Ruby and and Kenshi, but it's got something to do with Ruby and Penny. So let's take a look at it. Penny is out of bounds? What? Aw, poor thing. Well, better luck next time. Next time, my butt! This is impossible! Whoa, Ruby, calm down. Hey, what's the big idea? You haven't seen Penny fight. Penny is strong, very strong. Her losing, out of bounds? This doesn't make any sense. Maybe her opponent simply outsmarted her. The hell she did! I'm going to her! Actually, to me it looks like... The poor thing actually looks like she's running away. And we all know why, guys. If you saw the main story, then you know why. But once again, guys, I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Once we see an actual Ruby and Penny or Kenshi interaction. So see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, and we're back for another little interaction between Ruby and Penny. So let's see how this one is. Penny, how are you feeling? I'm not well. Oh no, are you hurt? Can you even be hurt? Up until a few minutes ago, I don't think I could be, permanently at least. What? Penny, Ruby, I'm physically I'm fine physically, but I just... Ruby, have you ever been afraid of death? Oof. Now that was pretty harsh to hear. But, like I said, guys, that's just one of the many interactions we're going to be seeing, because I'm going to end this video after Ruby and Penny's battle, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, and we're back. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, now more than ever. Thankfully, a full team battles were only for round 16. Me and Jack will manage. Provide neither of you gets injured to the level Evelyn did. And I know that you and Jack are exhausted. We have even a day and a half to rest up. We'll manage. And what about Penny? Penny. Penny! Kenshi, you're up! Kenshi, you should rest. Don't worry, I'm fine. Apparently, none of the damage I took from Drew was particularly long-lasting. That girl. I'll need to thank her. Evelyn will be out of commission until the semi-finals. Jack is sleeping, so... Penny, what happened? Kenshi, I'm so sorry. I was so scared. I still am. Penny. Miss Dagabias. The girl my daughter was fighting had the ability to turn anything inorganic into a bomb, didn't she? Gwen? Yes, that's... Don't tell me she discovered... No, Evelyn took care of that, but Kenshi, when she grabbed me, she didn't just affect my body, she affected my core. You mean Gwen could have killed Penny like you'd step on an ant? I'm so sorry, Papa. I'm a failure. Why would you say that? You've heard my daughter's aspirations, haven't you, Miss Dagabias? Miss Rose? Saving the world by getting rid of the Grim, yes. What does that have to do? You have to understand that this inspiration of hers comes not out of naivete, but of calculation. First, being she believes that nothing would make me more proud of her as her father, and nothing would make the world better. Second, because of her semblance. Third, because of the peculiar nature as a crystal soul. Crystal soul? That's a term I coined to refer to Penny and CL, and whoever else may be born under the circumstances, but by purest dust and the blood of a man. Blood? It was an accident, but be assured, I have no self-harming habits, but yes, that's how Penny was born, a beautiful, accidental miracle. Now you have to understand that, as long as her core remains intact, Penny is unkillable. She doesn't bleed, her body can be repaired, and she doesn't know unconsciousness or disease, and she doesn't age. So, before yesterday, she had never been faced with the prospect of her own mortality. Worse, she was met someone with the ability to seemingly custom-made to undo her very existence. She was flawed, almost paralyzed by that realization, and for her, not being able to overcome that fear was even worse shock than actually having it. The world is a bigger place than you'd think, isn't it? Yes. Still, this is fine, isn't it? CL, how could you say that? Oh, so I guess you would have preferred her to go through this at the least worst possible moment instead of a joke tournament where the first and second year students play at being superstar hunters. Being aware of your limitations is important. Crystal souls may not have the same weaknesses as humans, but we're not invincible, and we're not immortal. Penny was always going to have this crisis sooner or later. Having it in a controlled environment surrounded by friends and family is the best outcome we could have asked for. CL is right. It was always going to be an essential part of her growth as a person. And now, she needs to overcome it. I'll be right here to support her. It's exactly before Penny that I can go through it. Remnant is a violent, dark place, and while I wish it may not be needed, occasions to test your limits is a relative safety must always be taken, always, because at least for the foreseeable future, there will be no avoiding fighting. If I have to do it in front of an audience, so be it. Right now, though, the most important thing is to keep going forward in this tournament, so that Penny can have plenty of opportunities to ease herself back into it. And what if more of you get hurt? She blames herself for it, because if she hasn't stopped apologizing since she got eliminated. Well, I guess we'll just have to let that happen. Just be careful, okay? I promise. Kiss for good luck. You think you can just get out of this conversation like that, mister? That's not how it works. Also, I'm technically your rival. Alright, I guess that's a no then. Nah, she's gonna do it anyway. Idiot. You see? She did it anyway. That was sweet. Well guys, I'll see you guys again in a few minutes time. Okay guys, and when I saw this, I started to see what happens if I click on this Team RWBY and wonder what the others are doing. Let's take a look. RWBY team are having a great showing so far. I'm glad someone doesn't need to struggle all the way through in this tournament. And now think about it. Oh gods, we're going to fight them soon, aren't we? Yeah, but we have to deal with Team Thunder and they have to deal with Team Crimson. And we all know what happens against that fight in Team Crimson. If I remember correctly from the graph that they're showing on the screen while I was eating with Cinder, if we both keep winning, we're going to meet them in the semi-finals. We're speared in class before, yes, but I bet this was going to be the first time I ever have to seriously fight someone that they consider a friend. I mean, it's definitely not going to be that bad, but still, I bet it's going to be weird. But before that, though... You sure you don't want to go first, Yang? First opportunity ever for the spotlight? To be on me and only me? Of course I am. I'm going to kick some serious butt, you won't believe it. Yeah, except Emerald and the team already beat Coco, so maybe be careful. Hey, what's with the lack of trust? It's not a lack of trust, it's You were unconscious, so you didn't see Coco saw a Grim in half with a minigun. We've all seen how the fight with Team Coffee ended up. On top of that, we've never ever interacted with their fourth member since she only came to Vytal for the festival. So I'd like you to at least think less about showing off and more about your opponent. Thank you very much. Sorry, that wasn't called for. I know you're going to do that anyway. It's fine. I just surprised. Surprised? Yeah, it's that surprise that are putting me on edge. Did Penny retiring affect you that much? Yes, I guess it did, but it's not just that. It's you're finally starting to get that you can't fight everyone else's battles all the time, even if you're worried to death about them, and are becoming less of a nanny and more of a leader. Look, we're all going to be awkward around each other for 15 minutes, and we would have to make her realize it bit by bit. It's getting late, and we got to rest, so let's just all be happy she's growing and go sleep on it. Dibs on the bathroom, by the way. So, yeah. Be careful, Yang, and don't lose. Can do. After that, though, it's Team Jade. Are you sure you're up for fighting them? Are you kidding me? I can't wait, which is why I need you to kick butt, Yang. And, carefully, of course. I'm surprised I'm bringing up the fact that, you know, Yang White called the bathroom first. Okay, guys, I will see you guys in the final segment when we fight when Ruby versus Penny. So see you guys in a couple of minutes. Peace out. Okay, guys, this little segment here against Team Thunder I thought I'd show because it's about to show our interactions with Ruby again. And then there'll be one final thing. I'm being serious. It's just that these things kind of come up and surprise me out of nowhere. John, how you fought them right? Do you think he doesn't have many chances? Hey, what gives? My boyfriend's strong, you know? The problem here is their combination. Clyde and Mithram work extremely well together, and their strategy is built around his semblance, which is pretty nasty. It doesn't look good for Team Jade. Will Mr. Digabeus show us another turnaround, comeback, victory as in the first round, or will his upperclassmen show him how it's done? Counting down. Very well then, it's showtime. Well, good luck. You are wishing us good luck? Yep, you're gonna need it. Elite Semblance, which allows you to absorb and retain others' aura. Something so far beyond impossible that it makes you confident. Make no mistake, Digabeus. There's no such thing as invincible semblance in this world. Battle starts! See you guys in a few minutes. I'll show this final segment, guys. This is Ruby talking to General Ironwood, and I'm pretty sure after that, it's finally time to watch the battle against her versus Penny. I know I'm doing this a lot, guys, but I don't even know when this will actually happen, the actual fight, because I always get this many interactions in this game. General Ironwood, just be glad we've only decided to disqualify your sister, Miss Rose. You've pleaded your sister's case long enough. I know what she believes to have seen and heard by heart by now. Really though, say otherwise, Mr. Black's leg was broken in 3 points. He will require extensive surgery and still may never be able to fully recover. For what it's worth, I'm sure Glenda will be lenient. It's a tragic incident, yes, but an incident with the victim being a student of another academy too. I expect her to go through a full psychological evaluation at the very least. It's not an easy road ahead. What awaits her and deny won't help her in the slightest, understood? I understand, sir. Chin up, the trauma's not over yet. I'm sure Penny would I'm sure Penny would rather have you face her with a smile on your lips. Right. This doesn't make any sense. You remember how carefully Mercury was at peak, right? Yes. In such an instant, it's difficult to believe. We should have told Team RWBY about Cinder, and be careful at least. Yes, we should have. Darn it. But after they fought Team Coffee, and nothing particular happened really, your question is, why? Why would they do this? We need to talk to Professor Goodwitch. Whatever their plan is, they haven't given up on it yet. That's kind of obvious, isn't it? She's already on it. Guys, what do you mean she's already on it? Exactly what I said. Mom actually asked me to come tell you guys before you do anything. Remember the team that was kicking your arse, Thunder? Well, apparently one of their members has some dirt on Cinder. I'll have to trust your word and your skill, Miss Aqua. I normally never entertain the idea, but pressed for time, I have otherwise thought about disciplining you first. I'm fully aware, ma'am. Please make use of me as you see fit. Miss Aqua, if you're indeed actually able to do what you're implying, you may have my personal gratitude just to begin with. I see, that's great news indeed. If they actually find something to incriminate her with Miss Goodwitch and can follow the thread all the way back to Allied Haven, still, it doesn't know how the situation could develop. You three should. We're already heading down to Beacon, of course. I promised, remember? That I would think of my self-preservation first. Yeah. If they try and come for Amber, we'll stop them. Or raise another fuss, at least you should think about heading down the fall here. We shall endeavour to do that, but please, don't do anything rash. Remember the breach? There are people that are ruthless, and if you ask me, I don't think I've ever seen at least one of the Fang's involvement in all of this. Okay, guys, I will see you in the actual next segment when RWBY is actually talking to us, or it's got to do with the relationship with her and Penny. So see you guys in a few minutes. Peace out. Okay, here we go, guys. The final part of this video is going to be the battle between RWBY and Penny. Penny Palladino of Team Jade and RWBY from Team RWBY. Both first-year teams from Beacon who have distinguished themselves greatly, if for different reasons. Oh, indeed, poor things. I can only imagine what they must be feeling like after. Ugh, wish they'd give it a rest already. I wish so too. I'm so sorry, RWBY. What's so funny, RWBY? It's just, I was thinking 6 months ago you would probably try to calculate how much it would have taken to give it a rest, or stumbled over the meaning of the metaphor itself. Oh, yes, I would have. But not anymore, You've come so far, Penny, for when we first ran into each other. Yes, RWBY, a lot of things have changed, and, I just want you to know that no matter what happens, you will always be my first friend, and that nothing will ever change the way I feel about you. Also, there's something I should tell you about. Is it your preemptive apology for kicking my butt? No, that's not it. No, that's not what I was doing. I'm joking, silly. Oh, good, because I intend to thoroughly kick your butt, girlfriend. Oh, you can try, but I'm not sure my butt will be kicking the range anytime soon. I love these two. I do hate the whole Yuri shipping thing when it's forced, but I do love the interactions that these two have. They really do feel like the best of friends, and I just love it. Look, how about we leave everything else for later, and we can focus on having a good fight? Okay. Are they gonna hug? Good luck, Penny. Break a leg, RWBY. It's time to begin. Will Ruby Rose and Penny Palladino enter the field? It's going to be a very interesting match. Miss Palladino is pretty much the dark horse of the dark horse team. And while Miss Rose hasn't similarly distinguished herself as of yet, let us not forget that she is the youngest participant of the Vytal Festival ever. Yep. Join Team Join Beacon Academy at 15 behind special recommendation of the headmaster Osmond himself. Put in charge of her own team, and she keeping pace with all of her oldest classmates. Interesting. Question remains. Can she fight as well as she can lead? Only one way to find out. Can we accomplish this countdown started? Here we go. The final battle in this video, and then we're finished. Here goes. The battle between two best friends. Battle between friends, lovers, and whatever other adjectives you can think of. Vytal Festival first semi-final. Ruby Rose versus Penny Polydina. Start! Let's do this. Whoop. Okay. Whoa, Penny has a lot of aura. Alright, let's see how this goes. 1870, not bad. Let's see what range does. A lot more. Okay, so let's focus first, get all my aura back. And let's see what happens if I hit her with a railgun. Because this is obviously the most OP attack in the whole game. Granted, Hero's equally powerful because... Oh, that was easy. Penny, you're so strong. I mean, I know it, but seeing it from the side... You too, Ruby. I'm having so much fun. Not strong enough for you to take me seriously, though, what? Where's your laser barrier of death? Oh, that? Well, that was out for anger and, well... And what? I calculate 70% chance that you're just going to dodge it unharmed. Accounting for your speed, and if I may, Ruby, you're not fighting seriously either. I remember Bartio. Fair enough. Let's change that then. Come here, Penny. Ooh. Here we go. Am I going to be calibrating? Yep, sorry, not fully functional yet. Okay, focus, get all... Oop, didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's get some aura back. And... range. Okay. Ruby's not doing a lot of damage, but then again, I think it's because I think all the stats I trained with Kenshi all transfer to my teammates as well. At least I think that's what's going on here. Okay. Focus. Ooh. Still not doing a lot of damage, huh? Well, at least I'll survive. Range. I'm not going to use the railgun because I remember when I used it against Pyrrha in the original Let's Play. I can't even tell me how many times I lost that fight because of the whole cooldown thing. Okay. I think I'm still good, so I don't need to do a recharge. Oh, here we go. Penny is absolutely amazing. She is, isn't she? I'm not joking around. Between her display of power in this fight, Jean had the right of it in keeping me benched until the finals. You seem worried. Weary is more like it. Always happens when I need to fight seriously. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen you fight seriously. Have you ever seen Penny fight seriously? No, not really. I've never ever seen her use a semblance, truth tell. I see. Yes, this is going to be a very difficult match. Let me just say that. Ruby has made no wrong moves during this entire fight. She's not underestimating Penny, and she's using every weapon in her arsenal, and yet her opponent seems to be able to be one step ahead of her in front of her. But even beyond that, the rate at which Ruby's aura reserves are depleting compared to the small dent in Penny's aura pool, what kind of endurance does she have? Oh yeah, that's Penny, alright. I don't think I've ever seen her tired. Which means a war attrition won't work in my favor. In that case, I should aim for a ring out, or failing that. Darn, she's really focused. It's almost scary. Here we go. Evelyn? Carrots? I see Cinder. She's closest to your position. 2 rows behind you. Why is she wearing that? What are you doing? Trying to enjoy the match. I even dressed up for the occasion. Looks like it's almost over anyway. Pity, I was enjoying myself. Why are you here? Oh, you have no idea. I could watch Miss Rose getting knocked around for hours on end. Hours on end without ever getting tired of it. Well, at least we'll have the grand finale. A grand... Stop it. Stop what? Whatever you're trying to do, stop it or I'll... Miss it? Penny! I knew it. Knew what, Ruby? That trying to go one-on-one against you was a bad idea. The style of fighting doesn't lead itself too well to facing me on a playing field like this, yes. But you still wanted to, didn't you? Yes. Here we go. One final round. Here we go. And... What happens now? Whoop. And for once, the arena hasn't been refitted or repaired. Miss Rose's aura is in the red. Which means Team Jade move is our first group of the finalists. Miss Rose put up a great fight, but it seems like Miss Palladina's endurance doesn't have many limits. After her overwhelming display of power from the fight with Team Thunder, and this match, she still looks fresh. Wouldn't surprise me if she decided to take the field for the semifinals too. Are you alright, Ruby? Oh, alright. I lost. And I landed on my butt. Ow. Either way, that was awesome, Penny. Hehehe, yes it was. We're totally gonna need to do this again, and again, and again, and again. Of course. We still have 3 years of Beacon together, don't we? Yep, and we're gonna keep doing it until I can kick your butt on the regular. That'll take a long time then, hehehehe. Ruby, I want to tell you, I have to disagree. Huh? Disagree with what? When we had our truck incident when we talked, you told me that I shouldn't worry, that I was a normal girl. That made me feel better at the time, but Ruby, I'm not a normal girl. And we both know it. Penny. And that's perfectly fine. Huh? I'm not like the typical human girls in many ways, but that doesn't stop me from being loved and from finding so many good friends. So I have to disagree with you on that statement, but also have to add that it doesn't really matter to me anymore. You become so strong in more ways than one, haven't you? Hehehe, maybe. I love the friendship in this series. It's so wholesome. I'll see you later, Kenji. Huh? You're not staying to see Ren fight? Useless. I need to prepare for the fight with Penny. Wait, well, what? What if we do not make Penny fight? Oh, you will, and I think she will want to. Yeah, you get to the, I figured, good luck then, and bear in mind, I have no intention of losing in front of so many people, and a prize on the line here. Is it gonna do that thing the last time? Yep, it did it. What? That must be a glitch. Because that's definitely what happens. It's Jack. Partner? Cinder was here. What happened? It was like she was playing mind games with me. We should let Professor Peach and Miss Goodwitch know. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm getting the video here. If you like us all, like, comment, and subscribe. Jeff, and I'm out of here. And I'll see you guys in the final episode next week. See ya.